Man, I never get any Netflix shows that I want on this phone.
Do you want all sorts of new content to watch?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you there's a way to get complete new categories of videos you can watch from around the world?
Well, fear not, because today we're going to be talking about VPN and how you can change your life forever. Everybody and your dad's uncle are all talking about VPN. What exactly is a VPN? VPN is basically a virtual private network that provides security, privacy, and anonymity to its users by basically creating a private network on a public network. All we need to know is it helps us stay private, anonymous, and a lot more secure on the internet, which is why I recommend checking out VPNs in the first place. Let's talk about some of the benefits. Using a VPN basically allows you to bypass geographic restrictions on many different things across the internet. For example, let's say you want to watch a particular sports game, right? But in your specific city, you're not allowed to watch it because for whatever reason, it's only available to those in like a city that's like miles and miles away from you or across the world. Well, you can VPN and basically say that you're not here, you're there, and that website or app will think you're in thousands and thousands of miles away at that location. It also gives you a whole different catalog of content on apps like Netflix, for example. I know between Canada and USA, for example, there's different catalogs of content, right? We don't have the same stuff that's available on both sides. VPN basically allows you to bypass that and, say that you're in another place when you're not really there. It's like going into stealth mode. Number two, you're gonna see less ads that are particularly targeted to you. For example, if you're browsing the internet, have you seen those ads where it's like, hey, why don't you check out this particular shoe which is on sale in this store just like 10 miles from your house? And you're like, damn, how did they know firstly I needed that shoe? And how did they know that I live where I live? It's all within your IP address, right? They're able to basically see who you are, where you live, and kind of track you between different sites. By using a VPN, they can't do that anymore because it kind of just hides your address and your IP address and all the details about you and keeps you private and anonymous, which means there's no targeted ads. Which brings us to the next point, which is it makes you anonymous. Because VPNs have specific IP addresses which people from all around the world, like multiple people can use, nobody can actually track who specifically is using that particular IP address. That way it makes you a lot more private and a lot more anonymous. Your privacy, your information, your private information, if you don't want it out there, then VPN is the way to go because it will shield all of that. Especially in today's day and age where there's a whole bunch of like companies and a whole bunch of data breaches that we're hearing about and companies that are selling our private data to other companies for a profit. And so if you want to avoid all of that and you want to keep your private information safe, then a VPN will help you do that. Next up, it makes public Wi-Fi a lot more secure. So if you're somebody who, you used to at least, probably not now, but love working in like coffee shops or, on the subway or anywhere else where you have public Wi-Fi and you loved working remotely in those locations, then a VPN is a really good idea because that's public Wi-Fi. And anybody could be on that Wi-Fi trying to steal information or, data breach other people who are also on that public Wi-Fi. So having a VPN makes that a lot more harder for somebody to do that and it will protect you. So if you're going to be using public Wi-Fi's, then I definitely do recommend using a VPN. And last but not least, if you are somebody who, you're working with a team and you want to keep all your information safe, then using something like a VPN is a great idea and it works well for all sorts of partnerships, small businesses of any size really, to have a VPN. So if, for example, everybody is at the office and they're able to use your printers, your fax machines, access all the folders and files that are on the network, if they want to work remotely, you can use a VPN to allow people to kind of log in through that virtual private network, and that will give them access to all the folders and files and everything on that particular network. By doing this, you're making sure all your files and all the information and printers and devices for your business are safeguarded, and only the people on your team have access to all of that. So all in all, there's a whole bunch of benefits for using a VPN, but what are some of the cons? The main con I see being the price, because VPNs don't come free, and if they do, I wouldn't trust it. So that's probably the number one con. Another one I could probably think of is the fact that you have to dial into the VPN before you get on the internet. So for example, if you're used to just flipping your lid open and just double clicking on Safari or Chrome and getting into the internet. Sometimes it may not be as easy as that, but although now the latest like VPN applications and stuff like that have like auto connect, so the moment you open up your laptop, it'll automatically connect into a server, into a different IP address, and that way you don't have to even do that step. But other than that, I don't really see many other cons here. If you do know of any pros and cons that I am missing, then please go ahead and let us know in the comment section down below. I hope this video or this explainer on what exactly VPNs are was beneficial to you guys, and I hope you guys found this video entertaining. If you did, then please go ahead and give us a subscribe down below. Go ahead and like this video, turn on notification bell, and let us know in the comment section down below what kind of videos you want to see and what VPN services that you may recommend to us and to other people that are reading the comment section down below. In any case, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.